Along Ghana's western coastline lies a place few have truly seen, a land of beauty, history, and stories waiting to be told. Welcome to Ahanta West District, where the rhythm of the ocean shapes everyday life and tradition lives side by side with nature. Built centuries ago, Fort Metal Cross stands as a reminder of time when this coast connected continents. Today, it remains a silent witness to history. High above the coastline, Fort Grob Fredericksburg tells a story of power, trade, and legacy, overlooking a land full of untapped potential. At the southernmost tip of Ghana stands the beacon, guiding ships, shaping journeys, and watching over a land full of promise. Cape Three Points, where Ghana meets the Atlantic, and where the future of Ahanta West begins.
I'm Mavis Bissue, Member of Parliament for Ahanta West constituency. As part of my plan to develop Ahanta West, this video is meant to go out there for the whole world, everyone to see the tourism potential in Ahanta West constituency. Ahanta West has a great potential when it comes to tourism, and over the years it's been neglected. Ahanta West has been neglected. I would say Ahanta West is untouched or untapped, because when you go there, then you see these beautiful beaches, areas, sceneries, places that has been left and ignored and neglected. As a member of Parliament for Ahanta West constituency, I intend to make sure that everyone, the whole world, sees what we have in every way that I can. So this documentary is meant to go out there to bring investment. I pray that once this video gets out there, it would go very far for the whole world to see, and then they would come to invest in Ahanta West. People with more resources would come in to support and build companies, resorts, all sorts of investments that will generate jobs for the youth of Ahanta West. As part of my promises in the constituency, I intend to make sure that the youth are able to get jobs, or there will be job opportunities in the constituency for the youth to be able to cater for themselves and fend for themselves.
In a quiet town of Butri, Fort Bartenstein rests between river and sea, a place where history and nature exist in perfect harmony.
This July is Ahanta Heritage Month. The maiden one happened last year, and we're having the second edition this year. I know it's going to be great, bigger this year, because there's a whole lot that is happening in this edition. It's all part of my way in promoting Ahanta West. We're going to have the grand opening ceremony, which there's going to be a whole lot in there, including a stage play about the great king of Ahanta, Bedubonso II. We're going to let people know about the Ahanta heroes that resisted slavery and that have been ignored for years. We're going to bring all of them out. We're going to have carnivals between the Jankanoos and the Ankles. We're going to have Chiefs Deba, a dialogue amongst the chiefs of Ahanta, and it's all going to be based on peace. There's going to be traditional stuff, a whole lot going on in July. The 1st of July to the 31st of July, but the groundwork itself, which is going to be a week from 21st to the 27th. That is when we're going to do everything on grounds. The rest is going to be social media. And then also after that, we're going to do the Sporty Fest, the Ahanta Sporty Fest, which is our football tournament initiative that we do every year to promote sports. So I'm encouraging everyone listening to me to be part of this year's Ahanta Heritage Month. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be intense. There's going to be so much happening there. If you are a hunter and you are abroad or you're a diasporan, please prepare and then come and be part. And then make sure that we all put everything that we have into what we are going to do, support, and then make sure it happens very well so that next year's one will be even greater. Thank you.
With the right investments and attention, this hidden gem can become a major hub for tourism in Ghana, creating opportunities, preserving heritage, and transforming lives.
Well, so just as you saw the beautiful illustration of what we have in Ahanta, and I've been joined in the studio by the Member of Parliament, Honorable Mavis Bissue. Many will be clear one day in the I've been waiting in war Parliament. Bala Mavis Bissue, the studio Kebali and down como more adreke kind. It's about the Ahanta Heritage Month. And now they call it the Go Ahanta Heritage Month. Good morning to you. Yeah, and I'm good. I'm good. Oh, lovely. This is the first time we're meeting on TV, right?
Yes.
How has it been? 1 year, 5 months in Parliament?
I think I should let you be the judge. And I'm a boy, so I don't judge you.
No, but I mean,
but so far so good. It's not been easy as a first timer, but I think it's a process.
Okay.
It's a process where you learn, you obey, and then I think you pick new things, and then you build yourself up, and then build your constituency as well.
Okay.
Yes. So we'll get there.
Little by little. But maybe I'm sure you've heard about the Otopo flooding, right?
Yes.
You want to tell them something?
Yes, I even sent a video because since Friday I've been at the committee meeting. I'm on the Public Administration and State Interest Committee. So we've had meetings since Friday. We have about 170 agencies under that committee. So we keep meeting them, including Bank of Ghana and all that. So I was there when I heard that it happened. So I actually did a short video and sent it to Joe Slim for New Day TV to show it out there for me. So I'm really sad about it. It's unfortunate that it's happened. For now, there's nothing that we can actually do. So moving forward, once it subsides or it goes down, hopefully we'll plan properly and sort it out. But I'm also appealing to this our galamseyers. I think we would say that it's not been like that previously or in the years that has passed. So this galamseying is contributing a whole lot to what is happening. And if we are not careful, this is probably just a warning. It's going to even take all over Ahanta West, swallow Ahanta West. So I'm begging them, we should just stop. There's another way of mining responsibly without messing our waters or our forests or things that are supposed to protect us. There's a good way of mining without destroying it. So if we don't stop, probably the next one is going to be even worse. So I'm just begging them. I'm sure since you are here, you also use this medium to appeal to them for them to stop. It's one eye in there. we can't destroy it.
I wonder why they do that without thinking about the repercussions on them.
That is it's education, isn't it? Because yes, there's gold there, we need to take it. But can we do it in a way that it doesn't destroy everything that we have? Now, when you are even eating fish, you are scared. When you are eating vegetables, you are scared. When you are eating fruit, you are scared. But that is the very thing that is meant to give us good health.
Yeah.
Now it's actually destroying our system. So I'm begging.
Okay.
We should actually stop, please.
Okay. So I saw Joe slimmed on Saturday. It means that your information alerted him.
Yes, 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 yes. So I spoke with him when the water was getting to his neck and everything. I was with him. And I said, that's a dangerous job you guys are doing.
Yeah.
But I think you need to let the information out there as well. So.
All right.
Also, funny enough, the minister is from Western region.
Yes,
That's a natural resource.
Exactly, yeah.
So what we are doing, we are disgracing him. Because it's a hard thing that he's doing. He has to see to the whole of Ghana.
Yeah.
At least Western region.
To help him.
Let's comport ourselves so that they can help him.
Okay. Now let's come back to our issue where we're here. Now, Go Ahanta Heritage Month initiative. I saw a snippet of it last year.
Yeah.
Why do you believe this is the right time to do this?
I believe it's the right time because I am here. Well, as you can see, there's a lot to Ahanta that is untold, that people have not discovered. From our history, how we were involved in slavery, how the Otunfo Bedubunsu was killed, how his head was kept for over 100 years, the language not being taught in schools, going extinct, our children not paying attention to our history and all that and these white people destroying our backgrounds and everything, messing it up, putting certain pillars in positions that would actually destroy us and not unite us. After careful research and going deeper, even before I became a member of parliament, I wanted to delve deep and see how best we can get Ahanta out there. I think becoming a member of parliament, I have the opportunity to make sure it happens. Okay. So that is why I think it's time.
Now, many Ghanaians probably don't know a lot of the details about the history of Ahanta. And the people like King Bedubunso II, who had his head beheaded and taken to Netherlands. What would you say will be their significance in this month? And what should people even know about Bedubunso, for example? I'm told that there is a unveiling of the statue.
Yes. That was meant to be a surprise for our people.
Oh,
but
okay.
It's out there now, but it's okay. We're going to unveil a bust.
Okay, bust,
of the King Bedubunso. And before that, I think this weekend, I'm arranging meetings with our traditional councils and chiefs to actually go through the program with them, tell them what's going to happen. So once the unveiling is going to happen, we're going to do a candle procession to where the head is. Like,
where will it be?
I'm yet to speak to them.
It's a surprise?
Yes, it's a surprise, but now it's out. So I'm going to speak to the chiefs. I can't decide where we should put it, even though I have an idea where I want to put it. I just want to present it to them that this is where I think it should be. If they agree, we put it there. If not, and they choose somewhere else, we'll go and put it there. They are the elders of the land, so I have to respect that. But the bottom line is, in the end, we'll have the bust unveiled, and then we'll do our candlelight procession there, where we'll pour libations, pray, and then we'll finish the whole program. We'll end the program.
Okay. But why is it important for people to know stories like this, like that of Bedubunso II?
I think every town or country or culture is important. Once you don't have a culture, it's like you don't have an identity. And looking at Ghana's history, like I said, because it's been wiped away totally, I think it's about time for generation's sake, for our children that are coming now, for their children now, to be able to know what is happening. So it's important to me that we bring it out and make it part of our history. Probably start writing history books on it so that we can take it to schools for the children to read about it. Because I bet if you ask a child in Ahanta right now who Bedubunso is, they'll probably tell you the one that just, but the second, nobody knows about it. So our history is actually good. So it's important we get into these things to bring that. It's very important to me that our generations to come, even now, would get to know what Ahanta history is.
So what sort of message would you want the bust to send to future generations?
The bust is because the idea is for them to have a pictorial view of who we're always discussing, because that is the only thing we have of him. Now, on the head that is at 37 looks a bit different because it's gone over 100 years. Now, this picture that we have of him is what one of these Dutch people drew of him when they were taking him away. So I can say that, it's probably a closer of him, that a picture of him that we have now. So it's for these generations to see who Bedibonso that we talk about, or we are going to be talking about, we are going to be writing history about, looks like. And then from there, Ali will also sink into their minds and their bloods, and they're there for them to grow up also telling the story of Ahanta, not being quiet about it. Then recently, when these language issues come, you can see everybody on Facebook, TikTok is now talking Ahanta, talking about Ahanta, speaking Ahanta. I think it's a good thing that is happening. We're going down, but now we are back up. Ahanta is rising again.
So when I was in school, between 2010 and 2012, I was exposed to a research that spoke to the fact that our language was part of the few languages in Ghana that were going extinct. And that even prompted a few guys to then start to say, what can we do to save the language? And that led to the birth of even Radio Ahanta, for example. Now, what would the Go Ahanta Heritage Month try to do in terms of dealing with the language Ahanta?
As an MP, I started dealing with it already because, like you're saying, people have been trying to bring it out. And it's, I think, since 1975 or 76, thereabout, where a few men or strong men started putting this orthography together. Up until now, they've not been able to actually send it out there until I came in. So once I got to know that there's a footprint or something, a foundation that we can work from, then why are we sitting on it? So then I took it from there and then started doing my research as well as to how we can finish it. So I got in touch with Winneba, and then I found out that they also wanted to do a research like that. So we came together, and then finally, there's a program in Winneba right now that people are there as I'm talking to that I'm sponsoring. So they are doing Ahanta in MPhil and PhD. So that is one step. And then with Bureau of Ghana Languages, I also connected with them and realized that I can also work through them. They're actually more like a one-stop shop. They connect to NACA, they connect to WAEC, they connect to... So I ended up with them. And thank God we've been able to... They have approved the Ahanta language now, which is out there now. And the next step that I'm working with them on is to... they are developing the blueprint as to how the curriculum is going to flow into our schools. So that is where we are now. I just want to appreciate the people who actually started this project from the 70s, bringing out the orthography. I think it's helped us to be able to finish it.
When I read it, I read, I don't know if that is true, that a non-Ahanta was part of those who started this whole thing.
Yes, it's an Ewe man who actually started this thing. So it tells you that it's not just about where you come from. If you have the passion to do something, you should be able to do it. And I think history also, when you research deeper, you would also realize that, you know, those times when the Dutch came and they were just messing our whole place, terrorizing us, and some of the hunters flee, especially during the death of King Bedibonso. Some went away, they actually ran. Some ended up in the Volta. Some also, recently I've just discovered that some ended up in Angola. So I'm trying to dig deeper into that one to find out which particular community has our hunters in Angola. So a whole lot happened at that time. So it's not surprising that an Ewe person is trying to, or tried to help that for us. There's a link somewhere.
Yeah, it's encouraging. And Stephen told me there was an Ahanta community, I think in the Volta regional somewhere.
Yes, there's an Ahanta community.
Yeah, he mentioned it sometime. But several stakeholders will come up to make this a success. So what do you expect schools and young people to do? What roles do you expect them to play in making sure that Go Ahanta Heritage Month is successful?
Once such a thing comes up, as students, you're supposed to get involved. When there's an opportunity for you to read, read it. Don't just sit there and say, oh, we don't know about it or something. This is opportunity for all children in Ahanta West to get involved. Secondary schools, primary schools, books will be coming out, read it. Let's all be part of the Heritage Month. The teachers in Ahanta, let's tell the story of Ahanta, not just Bidubunso, like Ahanta and history in schools, even before books come out. Let's all come together and work to make sure the Heritage Month become a success. I am looking at a global thing. So as the national anthem in Ghana will say, we are all involved. Ahanta, we are all involved. You are involved.
Exactly.
I am involved. The chiefs are involved. We should all come to the kids are involved. Teachers are involved. Pastors and bishops, they are all involved. It's not just my call or my fight to make sure this thing is global. We all have to come together and then put our word and our foot in their hands, everything, to make sure, all hands on deck, to make sure it's a success.
Okay. Now, when we spoke about the language, I wanted to ask, are they learning it in the schools now?
Yes.
Okay.
I started with, I think, a pilot scheme. So about 40 schools, including private schools. Because the private schools were even reaching out to me that they also want to be involved. So that is happening at the moment. There are teachers there teaching the kids. And the last time I went to distribute a few exercise books to the school, I realized that I intentionally wrote an Ahanta prayer at the back. And then I asked them to read. And then they actually read it.
Okay.
And I was so happy. So it tells me this pilot scheme that we are doing is actually working and is improving in the Ahanta language. In the children are actually, they are even happy to learn it. Yeah, so I'm happy about that. There are kids in there.
But I haven't asked you about the lineup of activities in this
The Heritage Month.
And Ahanta Heritage Month.
Okay, so it's just from the 1st July to the 31st of July. But from the 1st to the 19th, it's social media. You know, when I come and see you and then you bring me here, and then the chiefs would be talking about it on radio, interviews. We have a committee in Ahanta as well. So they will be doing, as I'm talking to you, one of the members is going around. He has to go and interview the chiefs, their profiles, and then what they have to say about Ahanta itself. So that one is happening at the moment. So we'll be playing that through the Heritage Month and all that. Now, from the 21st of July to the 31st, actually the 27th, that is when we're actually going to put everything on grounds. The reason for the July is because the King Bedubunso II was killed in July. And on the 27th of July. So that is why we end it on the 27th. And then normally the Sporty Fest, which is a 3-day tournament, comes before the end. But because there's World Cup this year, the people that we are bringing to be part of the Sporty Fest, John Pento is the face of Sporty Fest, and he's going to be somewhere watching the tournament. I cannot cut him off that. So we have to make changes to suit the people that we are bringing in. So that is why it is at the end of the program.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what distinct feature about this year's event?
The 21st is the opening ceremony, where we are inviting everyone to come and be part. Where on the 21st, we would have historians tell the story of Bedubunso and others. We show documentaries of other heroes. Now, it's apart from King Bedubunso, the second that was taken, there were other 5 people that were taken with him. So we are yet, and that is a thing that I'm also going to push, yet to receive 5 scores from the Netherlands.
Okay.
So you can see how deep this thing goes. So it's all going to be told on the 21st. We're going to have a stage play, cultural performances, and the stage play is about the Bedubunso. If you know the Mansa Musa team, I think the Bamboo Production, Chief Moment, they are preparing as I'm talking to you. They've been to Ahanta once. They're going to go by the end of the month to do more scouting, and then the rehearsals will start. They have started their rehearsals, but they're going to include people of Ahanta as well. So after the program itself is going to start around 12 p.m. I wanted to start in the morning and then the stage play in the night. But thinking about the people that are going to travel probably from Accra to be part of it. If you tell them to wait and then maybe come back in the evening for the stage play, it's going to be a difficult thing. So now we're going to start probably around 12 p.m. And then once the ceremony, opening ceremony is over, we'll continue with the stage play, because then we'd have gotten into a little bit into the night. So we'll continue with the stage play to make sure that everyone is part of it. Hoping that once the stage play goes well, it will be something that will be shown. That's what I'm saying. I want this thing to go global. It will be taken to places for people to see and be part and watch it as well. So once it is done and it goes well, it will be a production that Ahanta, we will own it. So we'll take it places for people to be watching it about our king. So that is the first day. And then we have lectures about the heroes of Ahanta. We have a quiz for the children. The finalists will come, and it's going to be about Ahanta history. We have a carnival between the Angkors and the Jankanus. So that is another story to tell because of Jan Kwao, who also comes from Ahanta and then ended up in the Bahamas. So the Bahamas, Jankanu, and the Ghana Angkors, they are the same. They actually came out of that. Recently, I went there to see them, and then there were conversations. So some of them will be coming, and so we're going to have a carnival. And then the important one that is going to end this whole program is the Chiefs Dialogue there, and the homecoming. Okay. So the Bahamians that are going to come, we're going to do a homecoming for them. We're going to have the chiefs there, but the dialogue. And in the end, we'll unveil the bust, and then we'll end it there. And then the following weekend, we'll continue with the Sporty Fest. Okay. So it's a whole program for a week and some few days. Okay.
Someone says, good morning, Kojo. It's good watching you and Honorable Kukua this morning on the AM show. It's kind of a relief to see Ahanta being brought to the spotlight. When I sit down and look at Ahanta and what I know about Ahanta, we must pride ourselves and our heritage. None has been greater than Ahanta. We'll continue to uplift Ahanta in all aspects. God bless you both. So that's a message there from one of our people watching us now. But I heard about some summit as well, business summit that
yes,
will be part of this. Yeah.
There's going to be a business summit part of. So I would encourage all the businesses in Ahanta to be part of this business summit. So even if you are there and you want people to know what you do, it's the time to come and then advertise yourself. So we're going to give room for them to put their teardrops or other things that shows the business, and then they will explain some of the businesses and for people to know. I'd wish at least we would have some job opportunities there as well, because then they have to speak about what their employment history is about, so that some of our youth can also get jobs. Even though my main aim for this Heritage Month is also to promote tourism in Ahanta West and to create job opportunities, bring investors into Ahanta West, so that we can create our own jobs and then give job opportunities to the youth. The business part of this thing is also supposed to create jobs as well, and for people to sell their businesses and other things. We see what happens in Ko. Yeah. So one day maybe Ahanta will be another side or version of Ko, but Ahanta. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying?
So in July, and it's good. There's no.
So there's nothing. So in Easter they go to Ko. In July they come to Ahanta. I'm sure Ko started very small, and look at where it is now. Yeah. So one day, I'm hoping that this business forum in Ahanta, part of the Heritage Month, will also grow, and in July people would also come to Ahanta, and then they would come and do their business over there.
How are you planning to leverage the fort and castles we have to draw businesses into Ahanta West? I've
been in contact with the Ghana museums. I've been, and sometimes they have been surprised that for the first time an MP is so passionate about what is happening there, and I'm actually giving them pressure. Now, we are trying to see how best we can sort our roads that leads to these forts so that people would come. Now, actually, the Heritage Month has one day to do with tourism. So we'll take everybody out on tour to these forts, to the lighthouse, to areas that would entice them so that they can go and come back. Now, I'm hoping that when they get to this fort, they will hear the story, because normally when we talk about slavery, we only mention Cape Coast and Elmina. what about these forts? Because Ahanta was actually a hub for slavery, serious slavery, and it's not part of our history. Why is that? We talk about door of no return, but the question is, the people that got to where the door of no return is the Cape Coast, where did they come from? We don't tell about where we got them from before they got to Cape Coast. We don't talk about the resistance, Kimbe Dubu, so how he resisted. We don't talk about how other people also resisted. It sounds like they just came and they got us and they put us. So there's a whole lot to this slavery, to this thing. So I'm looking forward that what we have in Ahanta West, as in these forts, we bring people there. And these the people that actually built the forts, they need to get involved as well, so that if it's maintenance to keep people coming, it has to happen. So hoping that one day people will troop down there to come and listen to our story as well, Ahanta's, our story, what happened with us when it comes to slavery. Like I said, 2 ships from Ahanta in Ghana ended up in Bahamas that carried Ahantas in them. That is how come the Bahamians, they've linked their way to Ahanta.
Yeah.
So all these stories need to be told. And once people start trooping in there, we'll be able to tell them what actually happened in this fort. And it's going to be a good form of tourism as well, because they will come and listen and then know what actually happened in Ahanta with our forts. I'm also thinking that somebody will come and invest. There's all these forts, there's a sea in between. Sometimes traveling from one to the other takes longer. So you have to come from Cape 3 Point, and then probably you have to go through the rubber before you get to Princess Town and all that. So hopefully we'll have an investor who will put a boat on the sea, and then it will link all these forts quickly, and then we'll do our tour. And then it's all part of what I'm praying for.
So are you working on the roads as we speak? Are the roads being worked on?
Yes, you can ask the road minister. I'm always with him. Even 3 days ago, I was with him. I actually put every road in Ahanta West on paper. I spoke to feeder roads. I got every road that is feeder road. I got every road that is highway. I got every road that is urban. And then I'm always on him. You can see I'm not the only person in Parliament. There are 100 and I don't want to tell the rest of us. Everybody wants road. But I am pushing from the point of tourism. I'm also pushing from the point that if somebody is traveling from Cape 3 Point, if they are pregnant, they need to go have a child, and then the road is bad, it's probably they will die or they'll have their baby on road. So that is the point I'm pushing for. Yes, everybody needs road, but mine is unique. So that in the end, we'll sort it out and then make sure we drive tourism to Ahanta.
All right. What legacy do you want to leave?
Sorry?
What legacy do you want to leave?
This is part of the Ahanta heritage, is part of my legacy. I want to leave a legacy where people would sit and know that now Ahanta has actually risen again. Ahanta has become what it used to be. We should be proud of Ahanta. And then once we are proud of Ahanta, people will think of me. So that is one of the legacies. The youth would have the opportunity to have jobs. That is a legacy I want to leave.
Coach Agaza, yes, it says a long one, but our time is up, so I have to just summarize. It says, he's a CAF license A coach living in Aguna.
What?
CAF license A coach living in Aguna. But anytime there's Spotify, he isn't invited. He wants to be invited into. So Coach Agaza, exactly.
Okay, we'll take note and do that. It's important we invite him.
Sure.
We'll take note.
All right. Thank you very much. By your last words for the people of Ahanta, that we can wrap up. There's your camera.
Okay, so Aindama, Anope Michewo Yinabium, and Ahanta Heritage. I'm just appealing to that we all get involved in this year's Ahanta Heritage to make it a success. If you live abroad and you are Ahanta, please don't hide from us, because we want Ahanta to be great. So please come and be part of this year's Ahanta Heritage with your resource, with yourself, with your family. And I'm also appealing that, please, the Galamseyers, I'm begging you, we are trying to recreate Ahanta. So can we stop and then try and get into mining responsibly, so that we'll have our beautiful waters back. Our fish will start swimming in the rivers. We'll have our journey and all that, the catfish and everything. People are dying, kids are getting ill, kids are getting sick. Can we please just think about this and then stop this galamsey.
Okay.
I beg you.
All right. So as we say in Ahanta, yellow ase.
Okay.
Amen. Amen. You know, that's awesome. And that's how we wrap up, this segment of the show. That's Honorable Mavis Bissue. He's the MP of Ahanta West. We'll take a break here. We'll be back with, what's happening in the trends. Stay for that.